Welcome and good afternoon, everybody. Mike Takayo here alongside the coach, Takayo Siddle. We're talking to Takayo here on this Monday afternoon at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location. A lot to talk about, a lot to get to here today for UNCW men's basketball program. Winners of 4 straight, coming into a little bit of a break right now this week. They won't take to the floor again until Saturday on the road at Howard. We'll talk about that matchup later on, but bring in coach, and certainly it's been a good time for this team. Winners of 4 straight, couple of those in the Live Oak Bank Holiday Classic back home. And let's start there. This team, some turnaround from the early setback to Colgate in that tournament, but then Sam Houston, App State, a couple of wins, and certainly the defense has been a big part of the success recently for UNCW.
Yeah, like I told you, Mike, I'm very pleased with the guys right now from being knocked down early in the tournament and bouncing back, and getting two wins against 2 really good basketball teams. And you could tell throughout the whole tournament, and even up to this point, we've gotten a little bit stronger each game. Our identity is starting to shine a little bit more each game, and our guys are becoming more connected. Winning does a lot for you. It does a lot for the morale. It does a lot for the vibes and energy in the locker room. The guys are having fun. Everybody's smiling and happy right now. So that's all I can ask for as a coach.
Yeah, 7-2, again, winners of 4 straight, and into a exam break right now, but still practicing with this team. But 7-2, your losses to Kansas and Colgate. Are you about where you thought you might be at this point?
I never would.
You want to be 9-0.
Right. I never said, hey, I want to be 8-1 at this point or 7-2 at this point. All that we wanted to do was get a little bit better each and every day, and besides some minor setbacks, I think we've really grown throughout the course of this early season. And like I said, as a coach, that's really all you can ask for.
How big has it been to see some of these transfers kind of grow into the role that they have on this team? Some of them may be different than it was where they were previously, but it seems like now 9 games in, some of them are starting to figure it out and becoming key contributors right now.
Yeah, it's been very key to our success. Like you said, different games, different guys are stepping up and having career nights and, starting to get more comfortable in their role and their place in this program. So, it's only going to help us for those guys to get more comfortable and feel good about, what they're doing to help our team out.
Again, talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location. We'll take questions for the audience as we start breaking down a couple of the games. So again, the Live Oak Bank Holiday Classic, the tough setback to Colgate, bounce back game against Sanford, and then App State, the next opponent, as we're going to dive into this matchup here with a very good App State team, coach, that has some size, physicality as well. You said it was going to be speed versus power, but you kind of matched their power and exceeded it as well to get that win against the Mountaineers.
Yeah, that was good for us to see as a coaching staff. We knew we were going to have to be, physical. We knew we were going to have to be very tough, and we knew we were going to have to be very patient on both ends of the floor. And they played a deliberate style. They try to play power ball and get the ball inside to their bigs, and they try to smash the backboard. So we harped on it. We talked about it. We showed the guys, and a good quality to have as a team is being able to adjust from scouting report to scouting report, and we certainly did that in the game. I thought we were the most physical team. I thought we were the more ready team. I thought we were the tougher team.
Yeah, 76-61 the final score. UNCW gets the win against App State. Now, going into this game, no Noah Ross in this game because of the thumb injury. So what did that do for, your rotations and the energy that certainly he brings to the floor?
It shortened our rotations. So it gave other guys extended minutes, which was not a bad thing at all. Being able to play in longer stretches and to be counted on a little bit more. And it gave guys a sense of being comfortable, knowing that they were going to play a certain amount and be able to play through their mistakes a little bit more. So I think that really helped. I think, the energy part, we got it from Harlan. We got it from Donovan. We got it from other guys. Noah is a huge part of that for us, but it forced other guys to step up in the energy department and some other ways. But I thought as a collective, I thought we did a really good job.
Yeah. Energy for Noah Ross has led to rebounds. He's your leading rebounder still this season, but without him, you out-rebound at 40-35. I think between the defense and the rebounding, that's been huge during this four-game win streak.
Yeah, that's a couple of our non-negotiables. All right, we talked about a few of those. If you want to give yourself a chance to win consistently, you have to defend, rebound, and take care of the basketball. And we've been struggling a little bit with taking care of the basketball, but I thought we did a really good job in that game.
Yeah, 4 turnovers in this game. It was a low under Takayo Siddle, 4 turnovers in the contest. Nolan Hodge was outstanding, 15 points, 6 of 10. I think he made his first 5 shots as well. What do you see from him as his role obviously has changed now, his 3rd year in the program, and it seems like he's growing into that role?
He is, and it's taking him some time, which I knew it would. But he was kind of frustrated the game before where he didn't play so well. And, I just told him to get back to his roots, just defend with energy and let that take you throughout the game. And that's certainly what he did. He's seen a couple shots go in early for himself. But it's a learning curve for him, too. It's a learning process for him to get used to his new role. So right now we're just trying to find consistency with him in his new role.
You found consistency in Donovan Newby, 16 points. Now, he didn't shoot great, just 3 of 14, but got to the free throw line, was 9 of 9, 6 assists, 0 turnovers. So what does that tell you about a guy like this? Your shot's not falling, but you're still a major contributor in a game like this.
Yeah, I'm always on those guys about it, and he's heard it for the last few years. Try to impact winning in other ways than scoring. He knew that it wasn't going his way offensively from a shooting standpoint, so he assisted better. You heard his voice in our huddles. You heard it on the court. He impacted winning in other ways than scoring, and, that's what good players do.
You're currently 5th in the country in almost 21 made free throws per game. You're just telling us 2 things. You're getting a lot of whistles in games that you're playing, but you're taking advantage of it and getting to the free throw line and converting. How much do you have a goal going into a game on how many times you need to get to the free throw line to be successful in that game?
No, that's just part of our identity. Trying to play inside out. We do a lot of that in practice where we play paint touch games, and we really emphasize playing inside out, whether that's us throwing it inside to the post guys, driving it, getting on the offensive glass. So we make it a point of emphasis, and then we shoot a lot of free throws in our practices, as you've seen. They required to make 100 a day, and we shoot a bunch in our shoot-arounds. So we really focus on that area a lot because, in the games that we played as of late, that's helped us win some of them.
It's kind of old school basketball. You go back to Bobby Knight days at Indiana. If you make more than your opponent attempts, you set yourself up for wins a lot of times. Here in this game, they're 18 of 22 from the free throw line for UNCW, and they get that win 76-61. So you go 2-1. Again, the Live Oak Bank Holiday Classic. Your takeaway, those 3 games in 4 days in Trask Coliseum, being able to host your own event where you've been on the road so many times during the holidays, what was it like for you and for the teams? What kind of responses had you heard from some of the other coaches?
Yeah, everybody's a lot of people have said they wanted to come back. We got people saying that it was one of the best tournaments that they've been to. It was well ran, it was organized. They had no complaints about it. And then being in Wilmington was a plus. So it was all great things. I know it's some things internally that we can clean up to make it a little bit better. But I thought for our first time, I thought we laid a very solid foundation to build on. So, hats off to everybody who had a hand in making that what it was.
Didn't give out a championship trophy, but you guys kind of were the champs when you go 2-1, at 2-1, and you beat them head-to-head. So You're going to claim a championship once again.
Absolutely, we're going to claim that. And we didn't have a trophy for it, but we can get one made. But no, that was good for us to bounce back like we did and come out strong with the team full of new guys. early in the season, you don't know how they're going to respond to adversity, but I have to give the guys a lot of credit. They got themselves back up and, had two really good performances.
The third in-season championship for you. You go back to UNC Asheville a couple years ago, Baha Mar, and now here the Live Oak Bank Holiday Classic. So Seahawks, some good results. In-season tournaments happen again here this year at home. We'll take our first break of the afternoon. When we get back, we'll concentrate on the rivalry game at ECU. The Seahawks went up to Greenville and got a win against the Pirates. We'll talk about that next. Stay with us. We're live at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location here in Wilmington.
Move over Friday. Buffalo Wild Wings is making Thursday the best day of the week. Every Thursday, enjoy buy one and get one free boneless wings with takeout or delivery from B-Dubs. Ready to score double the sauce for half the price? Buy one and get one of equal value free boneless wings on Thursday. Not valid with any other offers. Size exclusions may apply. Limit one while supplies last. Delivery and takeout available at participating Buffalo Wild Wings locations. Limited time offer. Delivery subject to availability. Fees may apply. Valid only for orders placed through the Buffalo Wild Wings app or website.
Oh, what a great camping trip for the Williams family. It was epic, Zach. And this week's MVP was their 2024 Ford Bronco SUV, Matt. Absolutely. It hauled everything and everyone to this great spot by the lake. And get them back in time for the big game. Yeah, let's go! Let's go. With the Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV on your team, it's game on. For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Hey Seahawk fans, there's a new 7-Eleven in town, now open at 4615 Market Street. Find all your favorites like Big Bite hot dogs, pizza, taquitos, Big Gulps, and Slurpees. Everything you need to get back on the go. Check out what's new with coffee from 7-Eleven, and be sure to grab one of our delicious fresh bakery items, like a cookie or muffin. Visit the new 7-Eleven, now open at 4615 Market Street, and download the 7 Rewards app to score free food and drinks.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags. Or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
The wait is over. iFly Wilmington is here. Get ready to soar at our grand opening on November 30th. Feel the rush, defy gravity, and make memories for all ages. Great for families, parties, and corporate events. Book a 2-flight package for $74.95 today at iflywilmington.com. It's time to fly.
It's bow time. It's not just football season. It's tailgate season. And that includes every kind of football, whether it's got goalkeepers or goalposts. The kick is good! Because it doesn't matter where or how you tailgate. When you've got crispy chicken and fluffy buttermilk biscuits from Bojangles, your tailgate is better than great. It's legendary. Head to Bojangles and order your tailgate box with boldly seasoned chicken, fixins, biscuits, and legendary iced tea today. It's bow time.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
Join O2 Fitness and save $15 per month with the UNCW Student Special. Your membership gives you access to all 4 locations in Wilmington, located on Independence Boulevard, Racine Drive, in Mayfair Town Center, and in Porter's Neck. Visit in club or go to o2fitnessclubs.com/UNCW. That's the letter O, the number 2, fitnessclubs with an S.com/UNCW, and a membership advisor will help you get started with your student rate.
Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location. And we'll be back here next Monday as well. Again, as we get on a little bit of a normal pace and normal schedule here for this show. Mike Vaccaro here with Takayo Siddle. And, Coach, again, get that win, go 2-1 at home in the Live Oak Bank Holiday Classic. That leads into a trip to Greenville and ECU, back-to-back years at Minges Coliseum. And you go into this game, you get this win, and I think the key, you didn't hype it up to your kids. You know, it's a rivalry game to the fans. We hype it up broadcast-wise, but you wanted to make sure this was just the next game on the schedule. It seemed like that kind of worked.
Yeah, that's our whole deal around here, is being great at the next thing, and that's how we treated that game. We knew they were going to be overly amped up. I knew that coach was going to pump the game up to be really big, but I didn't want to put that pressure on my guys, and we don't attack things that way. We don't want to let the external factors stop us from doing our job. So I wanted the guys to be extremely calm, and when we went to the game, I could feel it. I knew they were ready to roll. I knew we would have a level of maturity that we needed to win the game, and we certainly came out and played some good basketball for the majority of the basketball game.
Well, that's a little understatement. Good basketball. It was really good defensive basketball for sure. R.J. Felton came in averaging over 20 points. He's 1 of 12, 3 points in this game. Throw in Cam Hayes in there, their point guard, were just 1 of 3, only 3 points. So those two guys, I thought, were two guys that were leading them, guard-wise. What did you do? How did you contain them and really make them have rough nights?
We really didn't. With Cam, I've been knowing him. I recruited him to NC State, so I've been knowing him for a long time. We knew that we could try to impose our will on him. I know him very well, so we wanted to make sure the guys understood that. And then with Felton, we just had to make everything tough for him. I think the other guys that they have supporting them allowed us to, help off and create walls and all types of things that make them look like the floor was really crowded. So, I thought everybody else around them did good. I thought the primary defender on those guys did a really good job, but it was a total team effort.
Numbers suggest this was the best defensive effort of the season. You hold them to 53 points and under 36% shooting. As you broke down the tape, was this your best defensive effort so far?
Maybe. I thought we really, really guarded with big time energy against Marshall. It's some elite possessions in that game that we had. You can see our confidence starting to build up. But I thought we defended pretty well in that East Carolina game, and I thought we had some stall outs a little bit on offense that stopped us a little bit. But defensively, we did a really good job.
Big game off the bench for Harlan Obioha. 12 points. 4 of 8 from the field, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, a career-high 5 block shots as well. And again, it seems like night in and night out, he's been that guy that's given you 12-plus points maybe off the bench. How does he continue to be a force? And as we talked before, he's a different player than Kamari McGriff, so you've got two styles inside you've got to deal with as the opponent.
Yeah, the things that we are about as a program, I think he's starting to really embrace those things. We always talk about our process. I think he's really starting to embrace all of that stuff that goes into winning. And I always talk to you about his attitude. His attitude's been great. He's full of joy and passion, and he's displaying that in practice and our shoot-arounds. He's displaying it in games. So all of those things, I think, allow him to go out there and have a chance to play well.
He had 12. Newby had 12. Nobody else in double figures, but it's a game where you have 17 assists that lead to 23 made baskets. 74% of your made shots assisted on. What does that tell you about this team right there and those numbers where, it was truly a team win?
Yeah. It tells me that they're starting to buy into the things that we talk about. We always talk about getting the best team shot. We always talk about having energy in the ball and in our body. And so, you can see it from game to game. They're starting to really lock in on the things that we're harping on.
Well, UNCW again gets a big win. 67-53, the final score in the 70th meeting between UNCW and ECU. A big win for the Seahawks in Minges Coliseum. We'll take a break here. When we get back, we'll talk about that Marshall game. As Coach said, some good defense once again for UNCW against the Thundering Herd in Trask Coliseum. We'll recap that game next. Stay with us. Back after this. Talking to Takayo rolls on.
Wilmington has trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments for more than 76 years. Come visit our brand new store in Independence Mall and shop the area's largest selection of diamonds, bridal jewelry, diamond fashion, Pandora, and much more. Wilmington has voted Reed's as the best jeweler for a reason. Quality jewelry, a friendly atmosphere, and personalized service are what sets us apart. Come visit us to celebrate all life's moments at Reed's Jewelers' beautiful new store at Independence Mall.
New Hanover County tax evaluation will be out early 2025. If you feel your tax value is too high, get an appraiser and broker to review it with you by contacting Tim at Kennedy's Real Estate Services at 910-799-1068 or online at kennedyres.com. Tim's not only a UNCW fan, but he's also your local appraiser and broker, here to assist you with your valuation and any brokerage needs within New Hanover County. Kennedy's Real Estate, here to help you soar, just like the Seahawks.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
Tis the season for Hardee's handcrafted goodness. Made from scratch buttermilk biscuits pulled fresh from the oven. The return of special traditions like salty sweet candied bacon. And faithful friends like Hardee's cinnamon raisin biscuits gathered near to us and served all day, all season long. From icing drizzled biscuits to savory charbroiled burgers, unwrap the holiday goodness of Hardee's. And now enjoy breakfast till noon. Available for a limited time at participating locations. Items may vary.
Brewster's Ice Cream is made in-store daily the old-fashioned way, serving over 24 premium flavors and artisan desserts, including crunchy handmade waffle cones, customized sundaes, candy-filled blast, and thick milkshakes. Custom order Brewster's ice cream cakes or pies with your favorite flavor. Brewster's gift cards make a great gift year-round. Taste the Brewster's difference at 4414 South 17th Street in Wilmington. If you can't make it to us, we'll come to you with DoorDash. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Brewster's Ice Cream Wilmington.
If you're looking for a center console boat with versatility, style, and value, check out Seaboard Boats at Marine Warehouse Center. Seaboard models ranging from 22-foot to 26-foot. The LX series is more than capable of shallow coastal runs, but also adds hardcore offshore fishing. Don't settle for less. Let Marine Warehouse set you up with a Seaboard boat that's powered with a Suzuki-powered outboard. Get yours before they're gone. Visit Marine Warehouse Center on Market Street or marinewarehousecenter.com.
Premier Pools and Spas of Wilmington specializes in gunite pools, fiberglass pools, and outdoor living, kitchens, and hardscape landscaping. Premier knows buying a pool is a big decision for your family. That's why Premier professionals emphasize clarity of communication throughout the process to ensure your peace of mind. From designing your ideal oasis right down to decking out with an array of customizable features, you can trust us to turn your vision into reality. Premier Pools and Spas, serving Wilmington and the surrounding areas. Online at premierpoolsandspas.com.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Window World right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Window World still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Window World, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Window World, simply the best for less.
Back here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location, as we will be next Monday as well, talking to Takayo Siddle here, as the Seahawks, again, winners of 4 straight games, and the 4th one in that span came Saturday against Marshall. Coach, a good team out of the Sun Belt Conference, and this is a team that had 2 bigs, both preseason all-conference in the Sun Belt, with Nate Martin and Obina Anachili Killen. And it seemed like, again, you you had a good game plan defensively and were able to limit some of those guys and the touches that they had in this game.
Yeah, we wanted to be scrappy up front, so they couldn't just dribble down and throw the ball inside to them. But what I thought from rewatching the game is I thought our pace. It put them in a bind, which we were able to get them in foul trouble. Those two guys had early foul trouble, which helped us out because we didn't have to deal with them during the first half. And I thought it messed their rhythm up for the game. But our guys are doing a pretty good job locking in on the team's best players and making a concerted effort to make things tough for them.
You led for more than 35 minutes in this game, and for the majority of that time, it was 8 to 10, at 12, more than double figures. That surprised you how much you guys were able to really dictate this game?
No, it didn't surprise me. We wanted to push the pace on them, Mike. We talked about that a lot, and the guys did a really good job pushing the pace and pitching and sharing the basketball. But it didn't surprise me. When you look back at it, we turned the ball over 11 times in the first half, which hurt us a little bit, but we still had a sizable lead. And they shot 6 more shots than we did in that half. And then in the second half, the ball movement was great, but we just didn't make the shot. So we could have put them out. We could have put them away pretty early by 15, 20 points. But that's areas that we got to go back and evaluate and figure out how to capitalize on those opportunities.
We've had the Donovan Newby game. We've had the Bo Montgomery game, the Harlan Obioha game. This was the Sean Moore game. He had a double-double by halftime. What was it about him, this matchup, that just seemed to suit him really well?
His energy on the defensive end. Deflection, steals, getting on the backboard, running in transition. Like he did so many different things. And, I thought his energy was in the right place, and it helped him throughout the game.
Yeah, 16 rebounds for him, a career high. The 9th time in his career he's had a double-double, the first in a Seahawk uniform. And again, is he one of those guys that you could see now turn the corner and figuring some things out, coming from one location to another?
Yeah, he's starting to, like I said, the same thing for Sean as it was for Harlan. He's just starting to embrace the culture a little bit more. He's starting to get more comfortable in his role. He's starting to get more comfortable around us. The trust is starting to grow on both ends, and I think that's making him more confident as a basketball player. So he had a really good game. Hopefully he can build on it.
You win this game 78-69, so 4-game win streak, 4 opponents under 70 points, 4 opponents shooting in the 40s, and you out-rebound, 3 of the 4 during that span as well. You talked at one point, I think, post-game, hey, these kids are seeing now what you're coaching them, what can happen when they listen. Are you seeing that? You preach, obviously, rebounding, you're preaching defense, the kids are doing it, and now you're winning.
I am. We're talking about it a lot. I told them it's not about what you've done so far, it's about how you've done it. And so just breaking it down to them, like how we've got to this point, and all the things that you've mentioned are very true. But our energy, when we attack everything that we do, whether it's film work, walkthrough, that's been great. Their connectedness has been great. They've been very attentive and very coachable, and that's helping us out. So understanding why is more important than us being on a 4-game win streak.
And doing it against, again, some good teams, some good leagues as well. You've seen this team, again, win games different ways against different types of opponents. That's going to set you up for success, you hope, in the CAA.
Yeah, we hope so. And that's what the non-conference is designed to do is, you get different looks at different styles, and you just have to adjust from game to game. And that's a good quality for this group to have. So hopefully we can continue that trend.
Yeah, so again, the Seahawks winners of 4 straight, wrapped up there with the win against Marshall, 78-69 inside Trask Coliseum on Saturday. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have our Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. Some questions coming in as well. If you've got questions here from the audience, we'll take those and have Coach answer those as well on the other side. Stay with us. More to come after this.
Alright, let's go ahead and huddle up, wing lovers. You do know you can double your count for less on Wing Tuesdays at Buffalo Wild Wings, right? Well, here's what you do. Buy one order of traditional wings and get the second one for 50% off. No time to dine? Don't sweat it. Order for delivery and then wing it up with the crew at home. Or you can pick up Buffalo Wild Wings takeout when you're on the go. Limit one per order. Not valid with any other offers. Additional terms and conditions apply. Wing Tuesdays at Buffalo Wild Wings. Double your count for less. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud supporter of Seahawk Athletics.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landville Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsor. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInn.com and support the Seahawks.
Hey Seahawk fans, there's a new 7-Eleven in town, now open at 4615 Market Street. Find all your favorites like Big Bite hot dogs, pizza, taquitos, Big Gulps, and Slurpees. Everything you need to get back on the go. Check out what's new with coffee from 7-Eleven, and be sure to grab one of our delicious fresh bakery items, like a cookie or muffin. Visit the new 7-Eleven, now open at 4615 Market Street, and download the 7 Rewards app to score free food and drinks.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Winterworld right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Winterworld still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Winterworld, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Winterworld, simply the best for life.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
The wait is over. iFly Wilmington is here. Get ready to soar at our grand opening on November 30th. Feel the rush, defy gravity, and make memories for all ages. Great for families, parties, and corporate events. Book a 2-flight package for $74.95 today at iflywilmington.com. It's time to fly.
Join O2 Fitness and save $15 per month with the UNCW Student Special. Your membership gives you access to all 4 locations in Wilmington, located on Independence Boulevard, Racine Drive, in Mayfair Town Center, and in Porter's Neck. Visit in club or go to o2fitnessclubs.com/UNCW. That's the letter O, the number 2, fitnessclubs with an S.com/UNCW, and a membership advisor will help you get started with your student rate.
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. on the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com. Talking to Takayo here this Monday afternoon at Buffalo Wild Wings' Old Eastwood Road location. We'll be back next Monday, so if you could not make it out today, come join us next Monday as we continue talking to Takayo Siddle and talking about upcoming games for UNCW. Right now, time for the Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. And going to the two games last week, ECU and Marshall, it is Sean Moore. He averaged 10.5 points, 10 rebounds, 43% from the field, 43% from three, 2.5 assists as well. And as we mentioned, his 9th career double-double that he had against Marshall on Saturday with 14 points and 16 rebounds. Oh, and he may have had maybe the biggest play of the night as Marshall was starting to mount a little comeback. The steal and the layup by Sean Moore maybe broke their back there late in that game.
Yeah, and when I was like telling him to pull it back, pull it out, but he kept going and laid it in, so I was glad that he finished that. But no, he's playing good basketball. We need him to keep on growing for us to be successful. He can do some things out there on the court that other guys can't do. He's a great athlete, very skilled to pass, and he's shooting the ball really well right now. So, I'm very, very proud of him.
He's made his way into the starting lineup a little bit because of injuries, a little bit because of his performance as well. Do you like him as a starter as compared to coming off the bench?
No, I mean, he's going to be out there for, a long time anyway. So it really doesn't matter to me. These guys put so much into starting, and, I really don't put much stock into that. Just when you go out there, maximize your time out there and play winning basketball, and he's starting to do that.
Yeah, certainly did against Marshall. Again, our Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week, Seahawks. Memories are made with good friends off the beaten path. It's time to get into a built wild Ford Bronco or Ford Bronco Sport. See your Carolina Ford dealer, proud partner of Seahawk Athletics. All right, a couple questions coming in here, and both from Sonny. He's gone over his max here, or his minimum. But Sonny says, what kind of phrases are posted in the locker room? What are the messages you have in the locker room to these kids?
Yeah, we change it up. We change it up probably every 3-4 weeks. Right now, we're for the last probably 2-3 weeks, it's been our fate will be determined by how well we defend. So we got defend on all of our screens, and we got it posted up in the locker room, but we've been talking about that a lot. We just kind of change it up. I want to give them something to think about, as each phase that we get to throughout the season. So we'll probably change it here soon as we go into conference play.
Again, I know defense is always an emphasis for you, but we're seeing it here recently. Has anything changed in practice?
Yeah, we call it our denial line, which we had near our coach's box, which was extended up the floor a little bit. So we scooted that in to probably NBA arc. So we're not as extended. We're still trying to be impactful on catches and denying, but we've shrunk the floor down a little bit, and then we're not pressing and being as chaotic. We're probably going to transition more to our zone press more than anything, but that's helped us out. It's helped us shrink the floor. It's helped us be a little bit more organized. We're not giving up so many, drives to the basket. We're not giving up, putting ourselves in rotation as much. So those are some things that we've changed up.
We talk so much that you guys watch so much film on the opponent, but you self-scout as well. So that's kind of the byproduct of self-scouting yourself the first couple of games of the season?
Oh, 100%. We're still practicing, so we still watch our practice tape. We're evaluating everything that we do. This is a huge week for us because right now we're evaluating our second halves. We haven't played as well in the second half, so we're trying to dissect that and see how we can help our guys out a little bit better in the second half. So maybe we can get that 20 to 25 point, 30 point win. I think we're letting our foot off the gas a little bit. So just trying to put them in better position to have stronger second halves.
Sometimes coaches are strong-minded and, hey, we're going to play this way no matter what. Yeah. Either you play it, you don't. But you guys and this coaching staff, ability to change, and especially when you have so many pieces, what does that tell you about this program? You're not set in your ways. Yeah. You're willing to adapt to what you have personnel-wise?
I mean, that's the game. Basketball is a game of making adjustments. And as coaches, you can't be so stubborn and stuck in one way that you don't want to make adjustments. You have to do what's best for the program, what's best for the team to be successful. And, we're very strong-minded in doing that.
Yeah, again, it's certainly worked with a 4-game win streak, and the defense really a big part of that. All right, another question from Sonny. The experiment of having McGriff and Obioha play together. We haven't seen it too much, but we have seen it here and there. Do you like playing them together?
I do. I told the staff yesterday that I want to get those guys about 3 to 5 more minutes apiece because they're two of our better players, and I'm always big on having our best players out there at the same time. And so the only way that we can do that is to play them together some. With that, the other 3 guys have to be our better 3-point shooters. And so having a lineup out there, that gives us more versatility. We can play a different way with those 2 guys in. So I'm definitely going to look at doing that, about 3 to 5 minutes a game now.
Those 2 guys impress me from the standpoint of when they're in the post and they get doubled. Great recognition. They get assists because of that. And then you see Obioha have an assist from the wing, feeding Greedy Williams down low. I mean, their passing abilities for big guys, I think, is pretty impressive.
Yeah, they're both are extremely smart too. Like Harlan, he has a mind of a coach. Like he thinks a little bit different. And his mom, helped develop him into the player that he is right now. But you can tell she really focused on his skill set. He's an elite passer. He had too many turnovers the other night, but he's an elite passer. He's got good feel for the game. So, and then Kamari, he's learning. He's got great skill too. Those guys are just right now they're playing for UNCW, and that's all I can ask for.
Kamari impressed me. Can't remember what game it is now, but he had a hook shot over his right shoulder. Next possession, tried to go right. The double team came. He went over his left and had a hook shot there. Yeah. That's pretty good for a guy who, again, he hasn't been playing basketball really his whole life, but you're seeing him develop and how smart he is.
Yeah, that was the other night. He went back over the other shoulder a couple times. It was impressive. But he works on his game. He works on his game, and like I said, he's all in. So that gives him all the confidence in the world in us, and it gives us confidence in him to go out there and just be who he is.
Sometimes this level you get big guys, but they're not skilled big guys. You don't know what you get, but certainly you have 2 good ones right there. Again, Kamari McGriff and Harlan Obioha. We'll take a break. When we get back, more to come. We'll have some more updates, more tough questions for the coach when we get back. Stay with us. We're talking to Takayo here this Monday afternoon.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Oh, what a great camping trip for the Williams family. It was epic, Zach. And this week's MVP was their 2024 Ford Bronco SUV, Matt. Absolutely. It hauled everything and everyone to this great spot by the lake. And get them back in time for the big game. Yeah, let's go! Let's go. With the Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV on your team, it's game on. For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
New Hanover County tax evaluation will be out early 2025. If you feel your tax value is too high, get an appraiser and broker to review it with you by contacting Tim at Kennedy's Real Estate Services at 910-799-1068 or online at KennedyRES.com. Tim's not only a UNCW fan, but he's also your local appraiser and broker, here to assist you with your valuation and any brokerage needs within New Hanover County. Kennedy's Real Estate, here to help you soar, just like the Seahawks.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit oleanderchiropractic.com.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags. Or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake you Hardee's original made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits. Famous since 1977 and still baked fresh every 15 minutes. It's not the easy way, but it's the only way to make Hardee's breakfast so good. Like our mix-and-match handcrafted breakfast biscuits. Select items now 2 for $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Tax not included. Price and participation may vary.
If you're looking for a flats boat, Marine Warehouse Center has it. Spider boats are the fastest growing, most affordable brand of flats boats on the market. Flats boats and skinny water fishing shouldn't be only available to those with deep pockets. Every Spider boat comes with a 10-year limited hull warranty. Marine Warehouse has Spider boats packed to the brim with features to accommodate everyone and powered with Yamaha outboards. Visit Marine Warehouse Center on Market Street or marinewarehousecenter.com.
Premier Pools and Spas of Wilmington specializes in gunite pools, fiberglass pools, and outdoor living, kitchens, and hardscape landscaping. Premier knows buying a pool is a big decision for your family. That's why Premier professionals emphasize clarity of communication throughout the process to ensure your peace of mind. From designing your ideal oasis right down to decking out with an array of customizable features, you can trust us to turn your vision into reality. Premier Pools and Spas serving Wilmington and the surrounding areas. Online at premierpoolsandspas.com.
Wilmington has trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments for more than 76 years. Come visit our brand new store in Independence Mall and shop the area's largest selection of diamonds, bridal jewelry, diamond fashion, Pandora, and much more. Wilmington has voted Reed's as the best jeweler for a reason. Quality jewelry, a friendly atmosphere, and personalized service are what sets us apart. Come visit us to celebrate all life's moments at Reed's Jewelers' beautiful new store at Independence Mall.
Brewster's ice cream is made in-store daily the old-fashioned way, serving over 24 premium flavors and artisan desserts, including crunchy handmade waffle cones, customized sundaes, candy-filled blast, and thick milkshakes. Custom order Brewster's ice cream cakes or pies with your favorite flavor. Brewster's gift cards make a great gift year-round. Taste the Brewster's difference at 4414 South 17th Street in Wilmington. If you can't make it to us, we'll come to you with DoorDash. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Brewster's Ice Cream Wilmington.
Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Again, we're back here on next Monday, December 16th, same time at noon. Come out and join us. As, again, we're talking with Takayo Siddle, head coach of the Seahawks. All right, a couple of injuries to discuss here. First, Noah Ross, again, you haven't had him for a couple of games with that thumb injury. Any update you can give us on that and when we might see him again?
Yeah, he's getting a lot better. I think he has a checkup appointment December 16th. He could play as early as Saturday, but I would expect him to be back for the Gulf Coast game.
At practice, you see him kind of run the steps, doing things to stay active, but jumping back into a game, how do you work him back in when he is available?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to play him in shorter spurts, and but hopefully we're in whatever game he comes back to, we can let him play some extended minutes as we get going, so he can get his game rhythm back. But I haven't thought that much into it. We're gonna have to work him back in slow.
How about the smile of Kamari McGriff? How's that doing? He chipped a couple of teeth in Greenville on Tuesday in that win.
Yeah, well, the next day he got it fixed, a little temporary fix, and then I think he got a deal out of it as well, NIL deal. So, I think, he'll have to go back a few more times to work on it, but the smile, it looks good.
It was just, he was so casual about it.
I know.
He chipped his teeth and would just made sure Harlan got into the game so he could go on the bench. I mean, it was just crazy how that all happened.
Well, I asked him in the locker room, I said, what happened? And he said, I thought I died. He said, I thought I died, Coach. He's like, all I could see was black. But I'm glad that he was okay. He had a little bit of fun with it, so that was good to see.
And again, usual bumps and bruises. It seems that like this time of year, knew me a little bit of sore back earlier, but it seems like, knock on wood, that back has kind of come around here recently.
Yeah, it's getting better. I think we've started to as a coaching staff, and this is a part of you making adjustments. Our practices hadn't been as grueling and hadn't been as long, and we're doing a lot more skill development, a lot more drill work, and sprinkling in some live action. But, we have to do our part in helping them as well.
We talked post-game. It's exam week this week for the guys, and you're displaced from Trask Coliseum as they get ready for commencement, which will happen the end of the week. So what does this week look like practice-wise, getting ready for Howard on Saturday?
Well, we practiced this morning, and we really just focused on ourselves. We got a bunch of shots up, a bunch of skill work. We worked a little bit on our zone offense, so we spent a lot of time doing that. We didn't hit as much. Tomorrow we'll hit a little bit, and we'll get up and down a little bit, and work on our zone offense again, and then we'll take Wednesday off, and then Thursday, Friday we'll focus a lot on ourselves, but we'll start to sprinkle in Howard and getting our guys mentally ready for that game as we get ready to go play on Saturday.
You haven't faced zone much. What do you expect that to happen down the road that you're preparing for that?
That's what we're preparing for. We're just, we have to get better in this area because the times that we've seen it, we didn't handle it as well. We know it's coming at some point. We just want to be prepared and make sure the guys are comfortable and feel good about our attack against the zone defense.
This time when you have kind of this much gap, do you sprinkle in some new things, some new plays, some new offense that you're trying to kind of work in as well?
Yeah, this is the only time that we'll have to do it. We're going to look at some things that we can run with the double bigs with Harlan and Kamari. We're going to look at some different things with that. We're going to sprinkle in, a zone. We're going to put in some plays to help some of the guys out a little bit better. So we're going to put a few more things in, but what we have in so far, we're just going to try to continue to get better at it.
With these last remaining non-conference games, what's the biggest thing you want to see this team do before you tip it up against Towson? You don't want to look ahead, but again, a lot of things that you're doing now is geared up for conference play, getting ready for that first game, I'm sure.
I want us to continue to be great at the next thing. I'm going to give you the coach's answer. I want us to continue to be great at the next thing, do our process a little bit better each and every day. Let's make sure our spirit is up with everything that we do. If we can do those things, Mike, we'll continue to grow as a basketball team. We'll continue to grow on the court. We'll continue to grow in our chemistry. So just being great at the next thing.
And you've got an older group, as we've talked about before as well. What's the plus side of that, to having these guys that have played a lot of basketball and going through a season, they're used to this type of stuff, even though they may not be used to it, particularly here at UNCW?
Yeah, I think the main thing with that, Mike, is us making our adjustments. I had an older group back in 2022. I had to adjust to them a little bit, and I had to dial down on practices and stuff and not give them too much. And film, like we have to do our part. But if you give them about an hour, all right, they'll give you everything that they have. After that hour, they start to drift off and be ready to get out. So, I want to see them continue to grow in that. But they're attacking everything with a mature approach. And right now, that's really all I can ask for.
Yeah, as you said earlier, some of the adjustments that you make as a head coach as the season goes on, a season like this with so many new pieces to it. But again, right now the Seahawks winners of 4 straight, 7-2, heading into a matchup with Howard in Washington, D.C. on Saturday. We'll take our final break and talk about that matchup when we get back. Stay with us.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landville Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsor. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInn.com and support the Seahawks.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
It's bow time. It's not just football season. It's tailgate season. And that includes every kind of football, whether it's got goalkeepers or goalposts. The kick is good! Because it doesn't matter where or how you tailgate. When you've got crispy chicken and fluffy buttermilk biscuits from Bojangles, your tailgate is better than great. It's legendary. Head to Bojangles and order your tailgate box with boldly seasoned chicken, fixins, biscuits, and legendary iced tea today. It's bow time.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
Back to wrap things up here today on Talkin' to Takayo. Again, we will be back here next Monday at noon. Come out and join us for that. Bring in Coach again. And Coach getting ready for Howard coming up on Saturday on the road in D.C. A team that's picked to win the MEAC. They've won the MEAC the last 2 years. Kenneth Blakely's done a great job with that program. Your thoughts on them as you get ready to take on Howard on Saturday?
Yeah, I think the main thing is to get our guys to understand that they have a championship program. You know, you just mentioned they won the MEAC a couple times, and they are preseason to win it this year, and they have a heck of a coach and some really good players. So just getting our guys to understand that before we start to dive into their playing style. So that will be my first order of business when we start talking about Howard.
So, again, that's coming up 3 o'clock on Saturday. We'll have that game for you at 2:45 on the Breeze 95.9 FM. The Seahawks, again, 7-2, winners of 4 straight. So you continue on. You try to continue to hammer in that defense. How do you continue that against a team like this?
We just have to keep on harping on it as a staff and keep showing them the success that we're having on that end of the floor. We got to keep on building our defensive habits up in practice. I think that's been working for us. But then going into the game and understanding that defense has really gotten us to the point where we are right now and never getting away from that. And if we ever start to detour from that, me reeling them back in and helping them understand. But I think right now we have their focus. And so we'll just keep on pounding the rock.
Again, the final non-conference road game for UNCW, once again Saturday against Howard at 3 o'clock, 2:45 our airtime. Coach, best of luck.
Thank you, Mike.
He's Takayo Siddle. I'm Mike Vaccaro. Thanks for joining us here today. We'll see you next week, next Monday, right back here at Buffalo Wild Wings, old Eastwood Road location, another edition of Talkin to Takayo. Have a great day, everybody.